What's up, y'all? I am really excited, as you can see. It's been a minute since you guys have seen me. It's almost been a month. Well, it's been about a month, a little bit over a month. Last time you guys seen me, last time I live streamed was on Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. And I went to go and stream that next Tuesday on the 18th, and God made it very clear that he didn't want me to stream. And since then, we haven't streamed. And throughout this time, God has had me doing a lot, but not doing that much, I should say. He's had me, of course, at the threshing floor, sitting at his feet. And in that, he's been delivering me and healing me of many things in a minute. And it's crazy because this time last year, we went MIA around this time. You're probably like, why do you keep coming on the scene and then abruptly coming off? I kind of spoke about this before, but one of the things that I often say is that this platform does not belong to me. Any platform that you see my face on, understand that none of the platforms belong to me. I just steward over these platforms. I just steward over the podcast. I just steward over these accounts, right? So when God gives me an assignment, God gives me an instruction, I try my best to complete and do the instructions or the assignment that he has given me, right? My obedience is the most important thing to me. So when God called me into a place of consecration, into a place of being at his feet, into a place of being at the threshing floor, I did exactly that. Y'all have to understand that this podcast, not only am I just stewarding over it, my goal in life is to walk like Jesus walked. Of course, I know that I'll never be perfect, right? Progression over perfection, right? And one of the ways that I progress and one of the ways that I attempt and try my best to walk like Jesus by doing is by modeling and doing the very things that he did, right? Because Jesus often went off into a quiet place. Jesus often went off after speaking to thousands of people, would run off to go and sit and pray to the Father and just spend time with the Father and allow the Father to just love on him. And when I abruptly get off of line, when I abruptly stop streaming, when I abruptly stop posting, understand that God has made me very aware that it's time for me to go into a place of consecration. It's literally the most important time for me. Not only just for me, but for you guys. I would do you guys a disservice by skipping consecration, skipping being at God's feet. Not only are you robbing yourself and robbing God, but you are robbing and not really being a good steward over your platform if you are constantly on the forefront, if you're constantly putting out content, right? You shouldn't constantly be putting out content. There should be a time where people are like, where is so-and-so? I haven't seen so-and-so for a while. Why? Because that's exactly how the disciples were with Jesus. They would turn around and Jesus would be gone. They would be asking, where's Jesus? Where's Jesus? Where's Jesus? And Jesus would be somewhere off talking to the Father. I want to be a good steward over this podcast. I want to be a good steward over anything that God has given me. In order to be a good steward, I have to be obedient. I have to go into consecration. I'm going to be honest, when God called me into consecration, it wasn't something that I wanted to do. I thought that it would be better if we kept the momentum going. We had just had 2 successful streams. People were actually engaging in the streams, and that excited me. I had never experienced having a live audience watch me. So for God to call me into a place of consecration where I felt I should be putting out more content, I should be more consistent, was mind-boggling to me. I could not understand it. In fact, I didn't want to do it. I had to remember that his ways are not my ways, right? And not only are his ways not my ways, but the kingdom is flipped from the world. Whereas in the world, if I wasn't walking with Jesus, I want to be successful in the world. They constantly need to be on the go. They constantly need to ride out the momentum. They have to be consistent, right? When you are in the kingdom, when you are a follower of Jesus, when God is your provider, when God has ordained you and called you, it's not like that. You can ride the momentum for a little bit and completely get off to spend time with Jesus, and the momentum can fly past you. And when God calls you into a place and you're thinking the momentum has flew past you, the whole entire time that you're in consecration, you're walking 20 times faster than you ever could have being on that momentum train, right? Like you're running 20 times faster with Jesus in consecration than being on the train of momentum. So to the world, it may seem like, and sometimes to me, to my flesh, it looks like I lost my momentum. But because God's faithfulness, and I was obedient, puts me 10 times further than if I would have kept riding the momentum. During this time, God has really been working on me and healing things that I didn't even realize needed healing. He was doing that by the simplest things. And here we are, I'm overflowing. And I can't wait to pour into you guys. I can't wait to do exactly what God has called me to do. I can't wait to be successful in the very thing that God told me and showed me that I was going to be successful in. And I'm so excited to announce that we will be back streaming on April 1st, 2025. After being off a month, God is calling me back, and yeah, I know that this next stream, that is gonna be a crazy stream. I just know that God's gonna do exceedingly abundantly, more than I could ever ask, because he always does. He does that with everything. He promises that, right? And so I'm really excited to see what all he's gonna do. I want to invite you to be a part of the live stream. I know God is going to be doing something. He's always doing something. God gave me at the top of the year, the word for this season is new, right? And God is doing a new thing. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss the new thing that God is doing, not only just in my life with this podcast, but he's doing a new thing in your life as well. Join in April 1st, 2025 at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Don't miss it. You don't want to miss the live. I'm expecting everyone to be on there, okay? Go and follow our Twitch account. It's Outside Isolation. It's 100% free. Twitch is a free app. It's 100% free to follow. Also, go and join our Patreon. Really want to build a community. Inside the Patreon, you guys will be able to chit chat with me. Mondays, when we release the topic, you guys will be able to send in questions, and the Holy Spirit and I will go through the questions, and he will pick the questions that he would like to answer through me on the live stream. And there are 2 tiers. There is a free tier and there's a tier that is $5. If you don't take nothing else from this video, take the I love you, most apparently Jesus loves you. Bye.